Dear learners, this is Elementary Statistics paper, Unit 1. The paper is Life Skill Courses under CBCS framework with effect from 2020-21. The objective of this course is to provide basic understanding of general statistical tools and their elementary applications and to create awareness on Indian statistical system. The objective of the present session is to understand the concept of statistics. By statistics, we can use in singular and plural senses. The plural sense refers the systematic collection of numerical facts. In singular sense, statistics refers to the science of studying statistical methods. The second learning objective is to understand the scope of statistics and also to find the merits and demerits of statistics. Let us look at the origin of statistics. The statistics is derived from Latin word status or Italian word statista or the German word statistic, each of which means a statesman or a political state. In olden days, the government used this word to collect the information about the population and wealth. In olden days, the kings are mainly concentrated in wars only. They want to know the age of people with the capacity to fight, to improve their military forces. To rule the government, to run the government, they need wealth. So, to impose taxes on people, they need the wealth of people. So, they need to collect information about these two concepts. In India, during Chandragupta Maurya's region, statistics existed. The It can be found in Kautilya's Ardhashastra. Afterwards, the the great Akbar's revenue minister Raja Todarmal maintained records of land and agricultural statistics. The Captain John Grant of London was the first man to study the statistics of births and deaths. He was known as father of vital statistics. Later on, the theory of statistics was developed by many statisticians like Pascal, Bernoulli, Gauss, Galton, Carl Pearson, Gossett, R.A. Fisher, and E.S. Pearson, our Indian statistician C.R. Rao, and Professor Mahalanobis. The modern theory of statistics is due to Professor R.A. Fisher. So, many theory was developed by Professor R.A. Fisher. He is known as the father of statistics. Next, the definitions of statistics. Statistics has been defined differently by different authors from time to time. We can find more than 100 definitions in literature of statistics. Let us look at three important definitions of statistics. In the beginning, the subject statistics and mathematics are closely related to each other. As time passes on, the subject statistics gained its individuality, and now it becomes a new branch of science. Professor R.A. Fisher defined statistics as a branch of applied mathematics. Next, statistics is a branch of science which deals with collection, classification, analysis, and interpretation of numerical data. This is the best definition which will be useful for non-mathematicians. This definition is due to Croxton and Crowder. The modern definition of statistics, which covers the entire body of statistics, is given by: statistics is a branch of science which provides tools, that is, techniques, for decision making in the face of uncertainty, that is, probability. That is the modern definition. With this definition, we can understand to give solutions in the face of uncertainty, statistics is useful. The main aim of statistics is to quantify the uncertainty and make the inferences as correct as possible. Thus, by statistics we mean it is a science which deals with data used for making decisions by analyzing the data. This is about definitions of statistics, and let us look at the scope of statistics. Statistics can be used in almost all fields where quantitative analysis can be applicable. Even if qualitative data exists, we can convert the information into numerical data by method of ranking or scoring or scaling. The various fields that are used statistics very much are biology, psychology, commerce, medicine, agriculture, economics, planning, business, industry, astronomy, education, and anthropology. Some of its interactions with the above sciences gave birth to various branches of science like agricultural statistics, econometrics, biometrics, psychometrics, technometrics, medico-statistics, business statistics, industrial statistics, and anthropometrics. Nowadays, in digital world, the scope of statistics is unlimited. Professor Bowley has rightly said, a knowledge of statistics is a knowledge of foreign language. If a person knows foreign language, he can survive anywhere in the world. So, the statistics involves in various fields. To exist in the society, every person should have the statistics knowledge. The statistics used for analyzing unstructured data for making business decisions. Nowadays, we have both structured and unstructured data, whereas the structured data is tabulated columns with numbers is only 20%. In digital world, the unstructured data we can find everywhere. The unstructured data is the data which is in the form of text, the data which is in the form of likes or dislikes or opinion, like that. We can use statistical techniques to analyze the unstructured data. The statistics have some limitations also. The limitations are, it deals with quantitative data only. The statistical laws are true on an average only. Statistics deals with masses only. That is, the large number of items or large population only statistics deals. Statistics does not deals with individuals. Statistical results are correct in general sense only. In particular, the statistical results are not true. They are always subject to certain amount of error. The error must be prefixed. That is called level of significance. With 5% error, I am giving this conclusion. With 1% error, I am giving this conclusion. That a statistician will infer. The main disadvantage is statistics can be misused in many ways. These are the limitations of statistics. So far, we have seen the origin of statistics, definitions of statistics, and scope limitations of statistics. Thank you.